Greetings citizens of the world, we are Anonymous. In the past few days, a video using the anonymous name went on YouTube, attacking Jews. So a clarification, many of you may know that Anonymous is decentralized, an organization that is self-initiated and ruled by none. But what you might not understand is what it means to claim the name Anonymous. Anonymous is a name that cannot be claimed by all, and yet, since we are decentralized, any may claim our name, provided they abide by the one ethic that we fight for. Human traffickers, pedophiles, murderers, death cults and regimes throughout the world could never march under the banner of Anonymous while committing acts of injustice and oppression. This should be obvious to all. We are united, based upon one single principle and an ethic of justice, freedom for all to do as they please, as long as no others are harmed in the process. In short, your rights end where another's rights begin. It is this ethic which has pitted us against the so-called Islamic State of ISIS, which is actually an anti-Islamic state. One cannot fight for freedom, and at the same time, support those who seek to impose a brutal government upon others. The Quran itself tells that there must be no compulsion in religion. It is for this reason that we clarify that ISIS and those who support them are not Muslims. In the same way, one cannot support ISIS and claim to be anonymous. If someone claims to be anonymous, they cannot support the actions of a brutal and oppressive state, whether ISIS, America or Israel. That is why we have united, as Muslims, Christians, Jews, and people with no religion and every religion, to fight against injustice wherever we find it. But we do not glorify oppression or oppressors. In our fight against the injustices of the Israeli state, Anonymous will never glorify the Holocaust nor the Nakba, and any operation that reveals itself as impostor in nature. We are vehemently opposed to both the atrocities carried out against Jews by oppressive nations, and the atrocities carried out against Palestinians by oppressive nations. We make no distinction between injustices and oppressions. We do not choose one injustice to support, while we oppose another at the same time. Again, this is because we fight for one single ethic that guides all of our actions, because there is no anonymous central committee, because there is no ministry of experts, or the like to determine what is said or done in our name. That leads to some who do not have any business claiming our name, telling the world that they are acting on our behalf. If you are ever in doubt and asked, is this really anonymous? You need only ask yourself, does the action abide by the single ethic that Anonymous follows, that being an ethic of freedom for all to do as they please, so long as no others are harmed, an ethic of justice for all, and resistance to oppression wherever it manifests? If it does, then you can be sure that is a true Anonymous operation. If it does not, you can be sure that it is not, and that it might even be an operation created by our enemies' propaganda, those who have chosen oppression over freedom and injustice over justice. To make this point, we are targeting the oppressive regime of the State of Israel, and we are doing so in the name of justice, and for all, whether Muslim, Christian or Jewish. We do not glorify the Holocaust against Jews, nor do we accept the Nakba against the Palestinian people. Wherever there is injustice, there you will find us fighting, united against the oppressors. Now, has all been clarified, you will find in the video description a list of Israeli sites taken down by Anonymous Red Cult Team, by Muslims, Christians and Jews activists. Thus, as we have Muslims working on Op ISIS, we have Jews working on Op Israel. We remind you again that we are Muslims, Christians, Jews. We are hackers, crackers, activists, fishers, agents, spies, or just the guy from next door. We are students, administrators, workers, clerks, unemployed, rich, poor. We are young or old, gay or straight. We wear smart clothes or rugs. We are hedonists, ascetics, joyriders or activists. We come from all races, countries, religions, and ethnicity, united as one, divided by zero. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.